call it, 1 or 2. It's day 1 of racing, video 2 of Speed Week 2024. We went through tech yesterday, got the fuel tank sealed, and we are in line, ready to make a pass. So we're going out early. We're going to do a test hit of, I call it hit. We're going to do a test pass, 2.25 mile to 3 mile, get a read on plugs and come back and get in line. So we're in the lanes bright and early. That way hopefully we can get a second pass in for the day. So there's 2 courses open this year. There's only 1 last year. So I think they're ready to get in line. Stay tuned.
They don't know shit. They don't know anything. This is kind of like where the trend is going to get your
Present the Hot Rod Trophy. We have Keith Turk and Alex Taylor.
Hey, thanks a million. We're also in line, so we will not take this very long. Bottom line is that the most significant thing Hot Rod Magazine gets to do every year is present the Hot Rod Top Speed Trophy. And last year was a mess. We all know the weather was as difficult as it could be. Speed Demon crew went 333.360 at the 3. So they worked really, really hard at this. I mean, if you don't give them a hand for that, they're brilliant. Alex and I will be down there. Alex is going to throw the trophy to him here in just a minute, and that's us.
Thanks, Keith.
Thank you, Keith.
Right here, put it.
Hey guys, all you Speed Demon guys,
Come on around here.
get up here and get behind them.
Speed Demon guys, come around back here.
Fish eye.
Yeah. Back up.
Alright, so we went through the driver's meeting and got all that. Cars have already made past 100. Streamliner's already done 300, so that means that the salt is good. So we are in line. We're not too far back. We got up and got here early, so Keith wanted to make sure some of the cars got down before us. That way we weren't the first ones down. So we're getting ready to push forward, and in about probably, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes we'll suit up and it should be close to a run. We're getting close.
What'd you think, Keith Turk?
I think we're at Bonneville. It's been a while and it's feeling like it. But it was just last year we were right here, doing the same thing. It's always nerve-wracking to be on the starting line at Bonneville. I don't care who you are, how much experience you have. If you aren't nervous here, you probably shouldn't be a racer.
It's intense up there.
It is intense. It's intense right here. Just getting ready, getting up, make sure you're not the guy holding up the line,
Yeah, I think that's where most of the nerves come from.
It's all stuff. It's all good. Y'all have a great day.
All right, Nolsky. Sorry, you're not here with a Streamliner again or whatever you were with, but...
John Darling.
Was his a Streamliner that you was with them?
Got it all taken care of.
Yeah.
It's a Streamliner, yeah. It was
Okay.
the last time.
Yeah. So sorry, we don't have that for your entertainment.
Yeah, but this is faster. Because that was just a flathead record.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a couple 100 miles an hour. It wasn't that like a Streamliner. I always think a Streamliner is like 600
yeah.
miles an hour.
Yeah.
So,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
A little quicker. I guess that's why there's so many different classes, which I like.
He likes it.
It is awesome.
Dennis, are you ready?
Yeah, last time I was here, it's been like, how long has it been since you were here?
I was here in 88.
So I
36 years.
I was here in 87, 37 years ago.
yeah.
I was here with the lunar rover.
Really?
Yeah, we were testing it. Because this is almost like,
Yeah,
the moon.
like the moon.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't I know this
Like
story?
the moon powder.
Because, I mean, I just had to be one better than him on everything.
How's that one
I was
better?
like, wait a second.
I was
Yeah, we were
20.
testing a lunar rover. Do you know those tires are made
Yeah.
out of chicken wire?
Are
That
they?
was my idea.
No.
Yeah.
They're made out of chicken wire?
Yeah, so you can drive over rocks
Yeah.
and you don't get flat.
Yeah.
He's a great liar.
We were here testing that car.
I thought so. You and John Glenn?
Mika invented that car. Yeah, I was teaching John.
But I heard
Glenn.
like they were gonna have you, but then they to be on the space mission, but they figured out the monkey did better.
Okay, now you're getting personal.
No, how's that personal?
I can shoot
They didn't
that.
want to lose you, is what they meant.
That's what it
Yeah,
was.
that's
They
what
didn't want to lose me out of the engineering department.
Yeah, they didn't want to lose
Too
you.
valuable.
They can't get them like me.
That monkey never came back, right? It stayed up there.
I don't know. It's your cousin.
We need. Okay, on that note,
You should
see
know
you
that.
when they're doing something else. Okay, your suiting team from last year is back.
Oh yeah.
You got Mom and Tanya Turk on the suit team. They keep the program going. We had a few dramatic things last year, like your gloves not really fitting, your visor falling off, so let's just avoid that again.
Much better. We even
Okay.
had a pad to stand on.
Oh, you did have a pad to stand on. Nice. Sweet.
Yeah. So I think we're good. Ready to get a run in.
A run? I don't ever know what to call it.
I don't know if it's a pass.
I keep calling it a pass, but I don't think it is.
I think it's a run.
I keep calling these staging lanes, and I don't know what they are. They are, but they
They
aren't.
are staging
Is
lanes.
that the proper term?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But when you go down, is it a run or a pass?
It's a pass.
Oh, it is a pass. Okay, that's perfect.
I said pass, and then I corrected
I
it
did
to
too.
write down, and I said I think it's called a run. So we will do that.
We're learning. We're new here still.
Only kinda.
Kind of new.
Oh, I guess I need to take my rookie off.
Oh, yeah.
She's official.
Is it a significant moment?
No, I feel sad. I want to leave this.
Here, show your rookie.
You guys know we try to get them ready for bed, and the only way they stay up later is we watch Hot Rod Girl and then watch YouTube about
It puts me to
racing.
sleep.
So, yeah, that's how they stay up later. But yeah, anyways, yeah, little sister loves you, so we'll find you later.
Yeah, stop by. It's nice to meet you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
We've got everybody else this morning. What do you think? What
This
do you
is
think?
legitness.
Legitness?
Yeah.
Legitness? I saw you were checking out another turgeon.
Oh yeah, it's no big deal. Like a blown Hemi, he goes like 317,
Oh, same as you? Is that what you're gonna be?
pretty much.
Oh, sweet.
It might be a few mile an hour slower than they
Just a
might
few.
be. Few.
But you're
slower than
pulling.
me.
You're pulling straight into the 300 mile an hour lane,
Yeah, I
aren't
mean
you?
it's a 333 cubic inch LS. What do you think?
Yeah. Anyways, what? Are you, so you're gonna be on the line. You
Yeah,
gotta go,
getting video on the line.
but you need to ride in the truck at some point today. You didn't go down last year at all, did
No,
you?
I'll go down sometime today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or
We can
Speed Week.
squeeze.
We got plenty of time.
Yeah, we'll squeeze.
I mean,
Bye.
So say if I enter at 2:10, that's not even reasonable.
Well, if you enter 210, when you go out of the 3, you're going to be at 240.
but is that going to get her?
Oh, yeah, that'll be over
224? What she need?
She
224
needs to be over 224 between the 2 mile marker and the 3 mile marker.
average.
Average. Now,
Between the 2 1/4.
at the 2 1/4, what I get is a tick on your speed. That's your course entry speed, and I'll get an understanding of how the car's doing at that point.
But what does she need to be concerned with? Enter at 210. Go ahead and take it out.
Yeah. If you're at 210 and things just go bitching and everybody's happy and it feels good, go to the 3. Yeah.
But if I feel like it feels questionable, I'll just.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if it feels questionable for what, pull off. If it's
And that's
popping,
just gonna be if it's popping and banging and not running right, or
Feeling laying over, slowing down.
If I
And it may be not real responsive because it is pretty fat. We fattened it up enough.
I'm gonna push it forward.
We're not pushing it to that. It's your call.
Yeah, we're not.
But you guys aren't gonna be. Do you
No.
think it's a bad idea? If
Not if it
good?
feels good.
No, if it feels good, you can make that call out.
Do you think that's a good idea, or are we getting too greedy?
I don't think it's a big deal if everything feels, smells, and looks okay, and especially temperature, which
And realistically, if it feels fine to go to the 2/4, it's probably gonna feel okay going out to the 3.
yeah, I mean it's just your call. It's one of those things. I know nobody can make that call,
It's really stressful.
You can't
because I
even
don't-
make
That's
it.
my I'm like I don't know what to.
but it would be nice not to waste a run, but we don't necessarily have to do it. It just kind of really depends to me on what you enter at. If it's run real good, it may not run that good because it may be too fat.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I don't know. I don't really want to put my helmet on. It's hot.
Do you want to tighten those belts?
No, not put
Okay.
my helmet on.
What about the bottom?
You can tighten the side.
You.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Eddie, by the way.
Alex. Nice to meet you.
Alex, nice to meet you. So have you done this before?
Not with you, but yes.
No, I mean, have you raced out here before?
Yes, last
What's
year.
the fastest you've gone?
2:36, average of 2:25.
Yeah?
Yep.
So you looking to best that this year?
Yeah.
What do you think you're going to run?
We're going for a 2:24 record, so.
All right. And it's Alex.
Yes.
From Texas?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. I'm
Yep.
from Oklahoma.
Oh, perfect.
We're neighbors. All right, God, I just want to lift up Alex to you. I thank you for this wonderful year we've got this year. Looks like the salt is good. We've got good weather, a little cloud cover. I know all those things are important for my sister to be able to be out here. She's looking to be able to break a record. And God, I just pray that this team, they've been working hard and that you have given them everything they need to get to this point. Now it's up to my sister to do her job. So give her wisdom out there on the salt. Help her to go out there, do her best, keep her safe, and just help her to be able to break that record today. Just thank you for the time you've given us here. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you.
All right, have fun and be safe, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Take a minute then. You want to wait for a second? Go ahead. You're
Well, I gotta get my gloves on and everything, so. You gotta go down with it. Grab that strap.
Your braking against the push truck was perfect.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Okay.
You want your...
Let me get this side hooked up.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
What is taking out of gear?
It's out of gear.
You're off the brake?
Yeah.
Any more?
Can you push my hogs down for me?
I got my hand around this. Did that go down any?
Yeah, some.
That's, I mean, it's as far as it feels like it wants to go. What are these like? They okay?
Okay. Got it.
Are these okay?
A little more.
That up.
Okay. And that's at 7,700.
Okay, fine.
I got my little speedometer.
Yay. You can see it?
Yeah, when it's up here, it's where I had it. It's right in the line of the steering wheel.
Yeah, it's just Alex, just chill, relax, enjoy. Not rocket science.
Yeah, pull on that steering wheel.
Smack myself in the face.
It's not like there's it's all yours.
Hi.
Always so calm sitting here. I'm worried about you getting too hot.
Trying to stay
It wasn't this hot last year, was it?
It was not.
No, I know. This is what we're out in all the time.
I can't even imagine. You guys are troopers.
Gosh. We'll see. Let me see your arm straps. I like it yet. I like it. The belts are
They
tight.
took me in, right?
Okay. We get you buttoned up. I'm gonna send you quick as I can.
Thank you, ma'am.
Man, Alex, it's just not that important. You got all the time in the world. Relax, enjoy it.
You got it.
It's all yours. Your decisions you make are all perfect. Whatever they are is good.
Okay.
I want you to, give me 1 second.
I'm just looking.
I want you to grab your rope.
Okay.
Release. No, you're gonna have to go deeper underneath. There you
There,
go. You
okay.
got it. You got
There we
it.
go.
There you go. You got it.
All right.
We're good. You got that?
We're doing it, Keith Turk.
Yes, ma'am. We're doing it in our junk.
Yes, we are.
Enjoy. Have a good trip. We'll see you on the inside.
Is your phone still on?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
All
I
right.
love you.
Love you. Okay. Start her up.
Yeah, go ahead and start it. I'll get the other door.
Right here, it just fell off. I don't know where the other one is. Dad?
I'll give a
It was lazy. I couldn't get it to go. I was full drop. Like it was lazy coming up. I was like, oh, it's just fat. Like it's fine. But then it was like more than lazy. Like right there when I shut down, it was like it nosed over, and I was like lifted, shut the coasted down, shut the car off. I hope it's just fat. I hope it's just slow fat. Keep running up this one.
Oh, thanks. Here's Fireball Pins, Dennis, when we get a chance.
I may have got out too soon. I know we didn't get the number when like we're trying to get like to the 2, but like I didn't feel. I mean,
What mark is this?
we were right before the 2 when I came off.
You did not crowd it at all. Perfect.
Did you see what mile per hour it was?
At 157, 54. Wasn't climbing an RPM. It was really slow. Really late. Really lazy. Really lazy.
That's why we're called speed at all the time.
I just hope it's not hurt.
Have to drive a race car, maybe.
That was
Good.
I was nervous with it though, because like it was just so slow coming up. I was like, why is it so lazy? But then I was trying to remind myself that it made me fat, so I just stayed in it. And
Car drive's great, though, doesn't
the
it?
car felt really good.
Yeah, car.
Very
This,
minimal driving.
yeah, this car should be way better than what you did last year. And it isn't that the car's better than Rogers, it's that the salt's so much better.
Right.
All right.
Like we said, but
You gotta do what it feels right. Man, that's stubborn. I can't get those Zeus there. Yeah. Alright, you get to the other side. Well, there's no rods hanging out that I can see. It looks happy.
it must be fat.
Now I can knock that. I can knock that really be comfortable.
Maybe it's okay. Maybe I was being overly cautious. No power to what? The ice tank wasn't running. There's no power to it.
Switch was on, but it wasn't running.
That's what you just said.
Yeah, so it didn't have power. One of that relays was not there for something.
It's not burned up. Look at that. That's lean.
Very lame. Very lame.
So
So we're
Lean.
pulling plugs just to make sure it's not hurt. But we're trying to make it.
might be fat. I mean, I can wipe that off. It's not peppered with stuff.
I don't know. We're reading plugs right now to check because obviously we didn't have this on the dyno because it's physically impossible because we didn't have the stuff in time. So we are
I had a black marker.
Getting
Do we
ready.
have a black marker?
I'll find them. We're gonna check them and then go back. I'm just nervous until we get them out. Make sure they're hurt. Do you have a Sharpie? Did you know you need fuel to run a car?
You need a fuel pump to pump the fuel. to
Long
the
story
car.
short, one of the relays, the wire for the fuel pump relay, just
The wire literally came
came
out.
out
I probably never with me.
on the run.
on the run.
Yeah. Somewhere on the run, the wire removed itself. So,
That's cool.
right now all the plugs look okay though, right?
Well, so far. Yep, that number 2 looks
How many
fine.
do you have left? 3 more?
Yeah.
3 more plugs will be in the clear. Now I don't feel so dumb. I started questioning. I'm like, maybe.
That's why it died.
Well, yeah. It died, but it was after I had already slowed down. But that's when it.
It's still probably
But it
all
was
those
running
little
out of
holes.
gas.
That's what I'm saying. It was running out of.
Okay, so probably what was happening is that wire was probably not getting good contact. So the bad part is we really don't
We have
know
no
anything.
data.
That's such a messed up deal.
Why don't you go get ice?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Figure this out.
What you doing?
Dad and I just took the plugs over to Roger Dodger, and Dad and Keith are discussing what route we're gonna go. So got the fuel pump situation figured out. wire in. Crazy that that came out.
Might have some.
So that's plugged back in. Everything looks okay. We're going to make an adjustment and go get back in line. So
Why are we all standing here?
Watching Speed Demon.
He's about to go.
He's like us. He didn't make a good.
What are you doing? So you, since you're a gas class, have to come here like you were saying yesterday.
yes.
Even in between rounds, yeah.
Well, because we need to top off.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every time you need to put it in, you have to come here.
Yep. So we had to bring it, go back
We've already ran. We just want to top it off, and we didn't want to top it off without you unsealing it, resealing it. All right. So you ready? Yep. You happy? Yes, sir. All right. There's a can that's real light in the back of the truck for someone to use. No, he didn't. How fast do you guys go?
Not very.
136.
Fuel pump wire fell off the relay right there. I think she's 150 something.
Wow, thank you for that stickiness on my lens.
We're good. We'll actually get real close now.
And she's talking about Bonneville Bob here. This is a AA gas rear modified roadster, 1927 Ford T with a 588-inch GM engine in it. Needing a 257 to qualify on his own record, Bonneville Bob, owned by Rocky Jackson.
I think it's fine, but
You look officially salt now with your hat.
Yeah, I don't have SCTA or anything on it though.
Nah, it's okay.
But we were just discussing it. It makes a difference because the air flows through it and my head's
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
That's fair.
Are you using that?
Okay, we're ready for pass 2. It's hot tamale out here. All right.
go up behind them.
Tanya, will you loosen those shoulder belts up and the belt on the left slightly?
This one?
Yes, please.
This time driving like it's stuck.
So this screw right here, we're gonna need it to tighten out. Tightest car ever.
Yeah, it is.
You don't want to go inside the side, right?
You know, nowadays that doesn't really matter.
Like,
It seems to be whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, but October, yes, World Finals. I still haven't been out
Did
for
you get
World
it?
Finals.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and do helmet, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I don't wanna.
Please don't make me put the stuff that's hot on.
That's the worst.
Well, that's my church was in the car. Solely to air conditioning in this thing for you. But, you know,
Yeah, right. We can't even get the air conditioning work 100% in the truck.
truck. Yeah. So,
When Jill checked my stuff, she said, well, I guess your people like you.
hey, it could be
Why?
Because they were actually tight.
They pulled out.
My belt, she was checking
Yeah.
my
That's
horns.
the second band. They went out there.
She didn't take too long to do it. Can I push the Hans down first?
All right, girl.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm better than last time.
Really?
Well, last time the fuel pump wire came off.
Oh, that. I thought you meant heat-wise. I'm like, what? It's
No, I
hard.
am burning up.
Yeah. We got to get you out of here. So I didn't know that. I didn't hear it. I didn't even hear what your finished speed was.
I only got the 1 mile, and I got like a 136.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I do remember.
I'll do better this time. All right.
I'll get you out as soon as they clear, okay?
Thank you, Joe.
Let me know
Are you
you
gonna
get-
tilt the wheel a little bit more? You good?
Tilt it. Right there, Steve.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, we're ready for net.
Yep.
All right, girlfriend. Nice and easy.
You check all my buttons when I'm done?
Yep.
Want me to go ahead and start her?
Go ahead.
Oh, crap. Hang on.
So if she had carried it out the 5 mile mark, would it have picked it up enough?
Yeah.
So tomorrow we should be safe if it's not blowing.
Yeah, if everything's good, you take it to 4, see what you got.
What now?
If everything's good, take it to 4, see what you got. It'll run the number at the 4. If it's going to enter the 4 219, it'll come out of the back of the 4 around 235, 40.
And
How
that's
come
enough.
you didn't tell her to go to the 4 this time if it...
Because we're not sure about the tune-up and want to keep checking it.
So we're not disappointed.
No.
I mean, we'd like to have gone faster.
I'd
but
love to be in impound right now. 5 miles an hour off impound. Not bad.
as long as the motor's good, the plugs are good, then tomorrow we can kill it. I mean, that's more important to me right now.
Oh, I agree. We're fine. We're fine.
With a big smile and a wink.
All good? Is it just all it had?
Yeah, it's gonna take the 3-4.
Well, that's what Nick said. He said that it went out
So,
4 miles.
How'd it go?
It was good. I think the part that killed me is the 7,800 shift came right up at the 2 mile entry. I think it dropped me down.
So you shifted at 78 at the 2 mile, and that was into 4th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top of the
So we can hold 3rd for another couple hundred RPM if you want, because it'll bring us. The problem is when you come back to that lower RPM, you're not at your max horsepower. So it
definitely slowed the car, and I debated it. I'm like, that mile marker's coming up quick, and then it went boo, and I was like, no.
You got a big spread in 3rd, 4th?
No, it's real small. It's a 1 to 1 to 0.91.
Oh.
It was just enough that it definitely slowed it down.
It dropped it down.
So you just want to take it up to 8 next time,
Yeah.
and that's fine. David's fine with that.
So it's just a little lazy still, but well, that's hard to say. Let me take that back.
It's a small block compared to what you're used to.
That's true. But what got me was I tried to hammer down in like second, and it started.
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, and I pedaled back, and then like once it finally felt like it was gonna hook up and go, then like. So I don't know if I don't feel like I could have got on it any faster.
That's what you get on it. What you can. You give it whatever it gives you.
You pedal it.
So I guess we'll just have to.
Drive straight. Everything's happy.
Have to run it out the back.
It smelled hot. That's the only thing that made me nervous, which I don't know what the car normally smells like, but it just all smelled. Everything
It's
smelled
hot.
You want to pop the hood on the
I
hood?
really truly considered going to the 4. I did.
Yeah.
But I was like, we didn't talk about that. We said we were going to the 3.
And I said the same thing. I said, why did she not just go to the 4? And he said, because we wanted to check things first and make sure everything's good.
Keith told me.
It's electric.
I listened.
And that's why it's
I
Get
thought about
out at the 3rd.
I thought about not listening.
came on, right?
It did when I was turning off, but I think it's when the car died.
That's all pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's when the car died. So, I mean, it wasn't on the pass. So
You did good.
it did hammer down.
Could have come off the truck just a little bit quicker, but you did fine.
I'm trying not to be a jerk on myself.
Dude, you didn't. You were fine. I have no trouble. So that was better than last time by a lot, right? Don't you feel that way?
Well, you said that you wanted to go in with a big smile.
But I think it
We
would
need
be.
to check the plug.
I think it's smart to like run in the cold air in the morning.
Yeah.
What's up?
Check the plug, run it
You like that?
there if we can.
You happy?
I'm racing on the Bonneville Southwest. How could I not be happy?
You're on Bonneville Southwest. You got Diet Coke.
I got Diet Coke. I get to watch the record return runs in the mornings. We take it out from the line. It's all good.
This vehicle on course is 984. I don't have any data, but the mile 2 speed is 175.
Do you like your first experience so far?
It's different. I like it, but it's definitely different than my world. So, yeah, I like it, but it's, I'm not used to it.
Mile
I'm
3
having to ask
speed
questions.
190.109.
You want me to take that from you?
Yeah, talk to yourself.
Okay, I'm talking about doing my own thing. So, how do you feel?
I feel good. Of course, I wanted to qualify, but speed week, not speed day.
What's it mean to qualify?
Qualify for a record. 224.
Well, that's qualify for the record.
Yeah.
We all want to do that, but in my book, you qualified. You went 219.
219 safe.
So
It was funny from the first mile to the second mile. I was like, wow, that sign came out fast.
Okay, now I'm looking for where we are to get us.
Great question. I did that earlier too because I keep thinking you have to close the door like all of our cars. I'm like, nope.
That's pretty nice, I think.
How's it look?
Well, it's a heck of a lot better.
Look at this. Look at the heat in the threads, the base of the.
Yeah.
So I think it looks really good. That timing really shows up.
I'm glad that it's good, but then I'm like, where do we get more power?
Take the air filter off.
That's
David
50
said that's
horsepower.
50 horsepower.
And
Shift
then-
it higher, drive it out the back.
Shift it higher, get on it sooner, drive it out the back.
That's about all you can do. It's just limited with horsepower.
Small block.
I think.
We don't know
That's
that.
what I
It
think.
could be
Yeah.
my driving.
We don't know.
You can't.
What you guys thinking?
It's just we're not used to reading gasoline plugs anymore, so
Like candy corn.
we feel like they're pretty good, and we can't. I don't think we can do any more timing. So we're talking about sending pictures to David.
It's
See
fair
what
enough.
He thinks.
Per
I mean,
usual,
I'm
I don't really
not
know.
upset with them. I think they look pretty bitchin', but
Take them to Rogers. See what Rogers says. Let him
Rogers
cheers.
gone. They're still with the track. They're still with the thing.
I think they're pushing. They might be them pushing back. Way over there.
We can wait.
We're no hurry.
Easy.
Nick, introduce where we are.
We're at Nicky Bobby's Paradise.
This is your paradise?
All the carne asada you can eat. Carne asada French fries, carne asada nachos, carne asada burritos.
I feel like
Tacos El Pastor.
I feel like you talked about this more than land speed racing from last year.
All you can eat live cilantro. It's called Roberto's. 24 hours.
We're gonna come. We came here last night. We're gonna come. We came tonight. We're gonna go tomorrow night.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff on that menu
We're
to
opening up
try.
a franchise in Boonville. So. Yes.
Do you guys like your Roberto's?
Yes.
You approve? He looks like he approves. Does Deb approve?
I love it. Look at that menu up there.
That's a big menu.
The menu's crazy.
That's the new thing.
It's right
Nick
across
said.
from the hotel.
Nick said last night, "Don't let me get that much food tomorrow."
Sorry.
And poor Adam Dory is still waiting on his food.
I was the last person to order.
That's fair, but still. What's your review of Roberto's?
What?
Your review of Roberto's. Your review.
I love it. I'm waiting. I'm trying to think what my review is.
You love
It's
it.
like one of my favorite places.
Okay.
That tostada is just like the bomb diggity. I would eat here every day.
We are eating here every day.
I probably would.
We've got 2 days down. Yeah, we're coming back.
So
Yeah.
we had big plans tonight, like big plans. We were going over
No
the.
plans at all.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we actually did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
I'm not ready.
we planned yesterday to go to the black and white today.
We had plans. We were going to get off the salt, go shower, go to Mexican food, same place as last night.
Which we did.
We did do that.
No, not in that
We
order.
didn't shower. I
That's
mean, we
where
have
went
showered
wrong.
since.
We ate before we showered. So when you eat and then shower, you're like, well, I don't have to go anywhere. I already ate. If you just go shower, you're like, I gotta get out of here.
I told you it was a bad idea.
But the
It wasn't
food
my
was
idea.
really good.
Well, Keith had the idea. It's a terrible idea. We don't do that from now on. We shower then eat, or else we're done. Anyways, we had big plans. We were good day on the salt, which it got hot out of nowhere. Like it was cool.
Clouds went away.
Yeah, but I mean, like it was like no, like oh, kinda. We're gonna warm up. It was like
Immediate.
111 degrees.
Immediately.
So, anyways, we came back. We're like, he's like, I could just eat right now. I don't have to go shower. And I'm like, I'd love to shower, but we won't have to. So, anyways, we went and ate
At
Good-
that
yeah, right over there.
Mexican restaurant right there.
Same Mexican place.
Yeah. Well, I put that clip before this one.
We had big plans. We were going over to that car show. And then we were going to Carmen's Black and White bar, which we went to last year. We have lost almost all of our party. We are 4 of us.
Mom is always a trooper. She'll always go.
There's currently 4 of us standing out here, and we actually don't know why. I have caramel
We
macchiato.
just waited 45 minutes for 2 donuts and a caramel macchiato.
Well, Dad
We
wants a
waited because
donut.
Dad wanted a donut.
Yeah.
He would not. He told us
He's
not
gonna
to.
be asleep now.
He wants it for breakfast. He would have told us not to wait in that line. But what had happened was.
Beep. Anyways.
There's no way that song's copyrighted, trust me.
What had happened was, like, we were doing good. We got all the way up to the front of the line, and then I've never seen someone.
She was new. She had to break out her cheat sheet to make this.
No, the girl, the waiter, the girl behind the counter, she was great.
People were ordering full-on meals there. And
No,
they have
that's
nothing.
not what happened. The girl in front of us had a voucher for something, and she was using every cent of it. And so anyways, I told the girl when I got there, I was like, you are a trooper, and you have a lot of patience. And then I gave her a nice tip, because I wouldn't have wanted to deal with what she had just dealt with.
She had a smile on her face the whole time.
So anyways, once I got to that last chick that took 25 minutes, I was committed. We had to stay. Nick stood in the corner.
I stood on a
You
wall.
lost $2.
Yeah, I even lost $2 on penny slots. I still had 15 credits left. The minimum bet was 40, so like, I just left it.
Anyways.
Sorry guys, we get really distracted.
Somebody commented and said, I wish you guys would say anyway, because it's not anyways, drop the S.
Anyways.
Baloney. I'm even from Indiana, and we say that anyways.
Anyways.
I'm gonna do some research on that. I don't know that I agree with that.
I just saw it a minute ago, so I was really interested.
Well, people can do whatever they want, so keep your opinion to yourself. Go ahead.
Anyway, so no, it was a really good day. Salt was good. Salt was way better than last year. The start of the day, the car was just so freaking lazy. Like, I was like, something is wrong. Well, something was wrong. So anyways, once we got that over that bump,
Every time I hear anyways now.
Now we're going to think of it. We say it a lot. We both say it a lot.
think of it.
Anyways.
Yeah, so about that, the first, half of the day was a little like, oh, this is concerning. Because we've been worried about potentially hurting the motor because it's not our motor, it's Freiburger's motor. We don't have any dyno time on it. So it's one thing to go out and like make a hit, but it's another thing to go out and like ring a thing out for 5 miles. So we're trying to take it in steps. So then by the second pass and last pass, like we actually feel really good about it. And so going into tomorrow, we're just going to get there a little bit later while the people that are backing up their records are attempting to, while they run, we'll get in line, and then hopefully we can go to impound.
Which means?
We already had this discussion. Going to impound.
I don't think it got included in the clip today, but I don't think I knew for sure. If you make a record run, go to impound, and don't back it up on that run, it doesn't count anymore. You have to redo both.
You have to redo it.
Yeah, I don't think that's been clarified. Yeah.
Yeah, so the process, in case you don't know, is so we're running on a 224.336 mile an hour record. That mile an hour is not your top mile an hour that you see during your run, but on the course for Bonneville you have mile markers. So you have your 0 mile to your 1 mile, then your 1 to your 2, your 2 to your 3, 3 to your 4, 4 to your 5. That's the time. There's actually a 9-mile course, but you have 1 to 5 is time. So your first mile, you get your speed, which is an average of mile 1 and mile 2. That gives you that speed. At the 2 1/4, you get a true speed. Like at this 2.25 miles, I was doing this number. So
there's going to be a bit of people over there.
The way you qualify for a record is we're running on a 224 mile an hour record. So we're going to go out tomorrow. We're going to run it to the 4 mile mark, which means we have 3 chances to get an average of 224 miles an hour, either in that first 1 to 2, or the 2 to 3, or the 3 to 4.
If you get it in the 1 to 2, you're getting a trophy.
You're not getting it in the 1 to 2.
Cut back.
So anyway,
it's still going. Go away, please.
Sound check.
They stopped.
Are you kidding me? Are they coming in this parking lot?
No. So anyways, long story short, you have to, your entry and your exit, say if you're doing 100 at mile 1, I'm just using rough numbers, and 150 at mile 2, your average for that mile is 125 miles an hour. So we're trying to average 225 miles an hour minimum between one of those points. So then say we qualify at the mile 2 to mile 3, we have to back up that record tomorrow at mile 2 to mile 3. Say we go out and we ran the right speed, but it was at 3 to 4, that doesn't count.
What?
you have to back it up in the same mile an hour.
Yeah, it has to be the
mile.
same markers.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, same course, same markers.
I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know why that would make any difference. You still went the same mile an hour.
Not at the same point. You got to be very intentional. Apparently, Nick doesn't.
I don't know.
I just don't understand what the point is.
We'll clarify that on a video tomorrow with Keith and Tanya and whoever's there.
It doesn't make sense. I don't know if you can make that make sense to me. If you go this mile an hour, if the record is this mile an hour, then there should be a mile an hour record for each mile.
Each marker?
Yeah. So there should be a record for the 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 1 to 1, freaking whatever. Sorry. I hate rules.
He's not good with rules.
He's worse
That doesn't make any sense because if
He's
you have
wor-
rules, that makes more rules.
You should have heard this man with the, what is it, BLM?
Bureau of Land Management. It wasn't me, it was your father.
Bureau of Land Management.
You.
I had
You
5
two-
minutes and I was done.
You two feed off of each other is the problem.
No, there's just certain things I voice my opinion about and then I'm done. I don't even say anything else about it.
If you're wondering what he's voicing his opinion about, is the fact that he doesn't think that he should have to have a sticker or a course to ride his dirt bike. We're not getting into that topic because
I don't even have a dirt bike.
can't say that I don't agree, but he was definitely griping for no reason. It was like a 20-minute course, and it was $30.
Okay, back to the topic at hand. When I look in the record book, it doesn't say 224 at mile marker 2 to 3.
It's the process.
There's no process to that. If
There
the
is
process
no-
equals nothing,
No, there is.
Yes.
Because used to you had to, like, the rules have changed, but used to you had to back that record up going the other direction. I have to do the same mile.
just
And
say
now,
that makes
and you
no
used to have
sense
to
at
wait
all.
a day for impound, like overnight. Now you can do it the same day.
Keith.
Oh, perfect.
Keith.
Please join this
If
conversation.
you have to back up a record in the same mile to mile,
Yes.
then why is that record? Why is there not a different record for each mile? So she said, if
It's
I
not the way it works.
I know that should be the way it works
No,
because
it's
if you have to back it up in the same mile, then
No.
why would there not be a record for each mile then?
No.
Well, here's the deal. Let's say you run 200 in the first mile between the 2 and the 3, 220 in the second mile between the 3 and the 4, and 260 between the 4 and the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Which
And
one
you come out
go after?
and the record that you're shooting for is 250. The only mile you're qualified to run in for the record is between the 4 and the 5.
Because you got the two.
You didn't qualify in the first ones. However, if you run 300 in the first mile and blow it up, and the average of that first mile is greater than the record, you still get a record.
If you back it up.
That's what I'm saying. If you go 300 in the first mile and blow it up, and you didn't qualify that, but you did qualify in another mile, the average of any mile is a record.
What?
So,
Now I'm confused.
I got lost.
No, that didn't make any sense.
well, it did, but
Because then it's like, then how do you back that up?
you don't back that up. There's no backup to it. The deal is that you qualify in one particular mile, and you have to back it up in that particular mile.
That all made
However,
sense until you got to the 300.
I think, and I could be wrong about that too, actually, but as I understood it, the average of any of your miles on your return run with your first run.
It has to be in the same mile.
Yeah, maybe.
It has to be in the same
So you're actually arguing Nick's point right now.
Maybe. No, I'm not arguing
And
Nick's
he's
point.
wrong.
I'm not arguing.
And they're on the same page.
I'm not, yeah,
It just doesn't make sense.
I never
There's
really
the
thought
whole
about it.
book.
You have to qualify.
Yeah, you qualify in a particular
And
mile, and you must back it up in that
back it
mile.
up in
That's
the
a right.
same
That's a
mile.
right statement.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
not my
your
statement
record-
is wrong.
But it doesn't matter if you set the record in a 2 to 3 or the
3 to
5
4
to
or
6
4 to 5,
or
it
the
doesn't matter.
7 to the 8.
No, well, there's
Those
only,
aren't timed.
There's only 2 to the 3, 3 to the 4, 4 to
4 to
5.
5.
There's only time to 3 miles,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and
Yeah.
you get an entry speed between the 2 and the 2 1/4 is your entry speed into the course, and you get an exit speed between the right at the end of the 5 mile. There's 132-foot timing trap that gives you your exit speed.
Right.
If your exit speed's greater than 250, you get a AA license.
Which is how I got mine.
She
I was
went,
on the exit speed.
she went 248 average.
My record was 248.
But your exit speed was.
Her exit speed was over 250, which is the AA
Your
license.
entry and your exit speed, FYI, are your true speed at that point, not with an
the
average.
average. Correct.
Otherwise, it's an average of the time from the time you entered the mile to the time you exit.
Now the only thing I am confused about here is I thought the 1 to the 2, not the 0 to the 1, but the 1 to the 2 was timed.
No, 2 to 3.
It is,
1 to the 2?
yes.
They're
Because
timing
they
that
may
now?
use it for the short course.
I read
They
the
may
court.
use
I
the
read
long
the sheet
course
today.
Oh, they may,
It's
that may
short,
be
yes.
that may be new. That
Okay.
they're timing the 1 to the 2.
Okay.
Traditionally, they've only timed the 2 to the 3, 3
Okay.
to the 4, 4 to the 5. Those are the only 3-time miles normally.
Okay.
If they're using it as a short course, then yes, the short course is timed 1 to the 2, 2 to the 3.
Yeah.
And there's a 2 to 2 1/4. The entry speed of that last mile in the short course is also they give you that, and they give you an exit speed at the end of the 3.
Yeah.
In the end of the 3.
Yeah,
On the short course.
What, so do I get an exit speed tomorrow on
No,
the 3?
no, because
Or on the
we're
long
on
course?
the long course and they don't have that clock in. They have that clock in on the short course.
So I have to go to the 5. But we're not going to the 5.
Not yet.
Guys, as you can tell, there's a lot of technicalities. Nick is still confused.
Not confused.
I'm very okay
I
if
don't
he's
like
confused.
He's just annoyed.
He's still a drag racer, but he's working towards it. He's
I'm just confused on why you have to you have to back it up
the
the same
rules.
way. I know, but
You have
that's
to
why
play
I don't
by
like
our
rules.
You can't
Well,
play
just
by
rules.
your
Just make more rules. Then that record
done
should
that.
only be
Have
in
you
that
seen
mile.
how thick the rule book is?
Yeah, but
They
that's
like
for
to
different
make
cars,
rules.
not for records. The records just show you a record. I'm like, okay, well, what mile was this record set in?
We're done.
Now I want to know what mile.
You want to
every
close out with
record
Tanya
said.
and Keith? They haven't done it yet.
We're closing out. Okay. We're done for the day. We have a bright and early day tomorrow, but not as bright and early as today.
7:30.
7:30.
On the salt? On the salt. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're done. This has been a long, drawn-out ending. Sorry, it's not as entertaining as last night. As always, be happy.
Be happy.
Stay safe.
Go-
Be pretty.
Go fast, stay pretty. I was trying to see who got what.
I got nothing. I got
Be
nothing.
happy, go fast, stay pretty. We'll see you
Yes.
guys tomorrow for another day of Speed Week with Pete.